Okay, how are you doing? Doing good, doing good. Okay, so this is the sermon time, but instead of having a sermon, a regular sermon, we're gonna have a talk. And since there are some famous things that are called tech talks, so I thought about this one, Polytalk. Very original. So here we are. And for today, I have three guests. I have Delilah, Delgado. I have Nevaeh, Campos, and DJ. So please welcome our three. Okay, so next slide. So I was thinking about this verse. Very common when we talk about youth, and since the youth are leading the worship service, I want to be teaching, whatever. So it says, "Don't let anyone think less of you because you are young. Be an example to all believers in what you say and in the way you live, in your love, your faith, and your purity." And I think our youth are dealing with that. You know, we're trying to fulfill that, and I can see because I follow my youth group and I follow them in their lives and what they're going through. I think that they are trying to light, to shine. They are trying to be an example to other believers. They are trying to live in a good way. They are trying, because we all stumble, we all go in ups and downs, but even in difficult times and even in difficult moments that they're going through, sometimes we don't even realize what they're going through, and they're going through difficult stuff. We think that because we're adults, we're the only ones who deal with difficult things. But they're going through difficult stuff. Their schools are crazy, and their lives are going through things that probably we didn't face when we were young or when we were little ones. Things are different right now, and they're in the midst of that. They're trying to be an example. They're trying to live a good way. They're trying to keep their faith, and they are trying to be pure and to set up and to be apart from the world. And I think something else that I can take from this verse is that even at church, with what we're doing, we are telling them that we don't think less about themselves. You know, we're telling them that they are important, that what they say and what they do is important, that what they have to share to the church, what they have to give to the church is important, what they have to think about, to say about, it's important. And that's what I thought about this, because I could give a regular sermon, but I thought, since it's a youth service led, I was thinking that it would be nice to hear from them what's going on in their lives. How are they feeling? What are they doing? And that kind of stuff. So we let them speak, and we let them know that we don't think less of you because you are young. We think that you are important here, and we believe in you, and we believe that you can make difference and impact in your church, in your communities, and in your school. We believe in you guys. We believe in what you're doing. And we are with you in the process in your life and what you're going through. So just before we start with the questions, because basically that's how we're going to work. I'm going to ask a question, then we're going to go and they're going to answer the question. But I would like you three to introduce yourselves, so like name, age, grade, and school, and how you came to Nevaeh. So go like.
Good morning, I'm Delilah Delgado. I am a senior at Ontario High School.
How did you came to Nevaeh?
Oh, I was born into the church, but I've always came here. My parents.
People.
Yeah.
There are new people here. Okay, go.
My name is Nevaeh Campos. I go to Ontario High School. I'm 16 years old. I'm a junior, and I was introduced to the church by the Gonzalez family.
Okay.
Hello. Good morning. My name is DJ Campos. I'm 15. I go to Ontario High School as well. I was also by here from the Gonzalez family. I was invited.
Okay, cool. So, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for accepting and coming from all the places that you live to here, to N Church, to be with us. So, here we go. The first question is, I divided like we're going to have like three main groups. We're going to talk about school, personal life, and church. That's how it's going to work. And the first question is, Lila, is your school a safe place? What do you think?
I say so. There's times where you obviously want to find your group of friends that you can trust in. So yeah, I'd say that at times it is a struggle to feel safe with the people that you're around, that you can trust. Then there are times that like it's hard to trust people because you don't have the same religious beliefs. So at least for me, I'd say it's safe. I guess environmental, like being there physically. At times, no, because the way it is now with, especially school shootings, that's probably one of my biggest fears now. That you just don't know if you're safe or not wherever you are, just at least physically there. But mentally, I feel safe at Ontario.
Okay, cool. Nevaeh, your school, same place.
I believe that my school overall is a safe space. There's definitely fights that happen, but that's like at every school, so you know that's normal. But they do have staff and administrators are really good with disciplining the kids and having providing resources for us. They have a lot of resources for us around the school and outside of school. Yeah, I just overall believe that that it's a safe space.
Okay, you.
I think it's not a safe place because like on the basic, like there's also like fights and spreads and like you never know if it's gonna happen or not. And also like how Delilah said, it's gonna be like shooting, like you just never know. So I just think it's like.
Okay, what about if I ask you the question again, but thinking about if you can be yourself? I mean, if you can be yourself, is that a safe place for you to be yourself? Or in that case, it's not like that safe place? That makes sense. Okay, go. Yeah, go.
I mean, it could be, if you have like the right friends, that like give you the, like that, like excite you or, you know, that make you feel good there at school.
Okay, what do you think? So talking about being yourself, so if you're yourself, is that a safe place for you to be yourself? Like to be open the way you are, to be open and saying that you're a Christian, to be open just the way you are? Or you have to fake it, you have to pretend for that place to be a safe place for you?
I feel, yeah, I definitely can be myself. Like I'm always myself at school, but I feel like this year I've been more myself since I got baptized because it's been like I don't know that it was just a big thing in my life that I really took in and started like following God, and I realized that wherever I go, I don't have to stop being myself in sharing the word of God and gospel. And I just know if I just pray about it, I can find people at school that are like me or believe in the same beliefs. And yeah, like most recently, I have met a friend in my class, and she started talking to me about God and how like her journey, and she told me that she's getting baptized today, and so I was really happy for her. I just felt like that was a big thing, and I can definitely be myself.
At least for me, I have a lot of Catholic friends, so it's kind of hard to be able to have a conversation about religion. I've never been ashamed to talk about God. I'm never ashamed to say that I am Christian in front of them, but I've never really had a conversation with them, at least talking about different, like, what we believe in. I mean, obviously the conversation of, like, abortion comes up, or different topics of that case, I guess. Those conversations come up where they kind of do, it does get interesting because we obviously don't believe in the same thing, and it sucks. But I mean, I obviously, I don't support what they say, but I respect what they have to say. But it's hard for me to talk to somebody with not the same religion or same beliefs, because it is I do feel excluded a lot of the time of what they have to say. And at least being with the friends that I have, it is kind of, we're an interesting friend group. But it's just, they're, I don't know how to say it. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I mean, I can be myself around them, but with certain conversations, I do need to be careful what I say and what I say around them, and keep my own opinions to myself at times. But yeah.
Okay, Lila, do you think that your school is do you see more light or darkness at your school?
Sad to say, a lot of darkness. Like they mentioned, there's a lot of fights at school. A lot of kids you don't see a lot of kids talking about God as much. Yeah, there's just not a lot of.
I see both. I see darkness around me, surrounding me, just with the things people do at school, and but I feel like there could be light, especially with the group of friends you surround yourself with, the group of friends that you can find, and the people that you meet, and
I would say there's darkness because some people could be cruel, but at the same time, there's just like different people in this world. Like my friends, like they make me happy. Like I love to hang out with them. But I would just say like it's mostly a lot of people that are like not rude, but like different. I guess like I don't want to say it, but like kind of like mean at sometimes. But yeah.
Good. Thank you. So, talking about personal life, this next question says, can you talk to us about mental health problems? And it can be something personal, it can be something that you see, or something like close friend or something like that. So, can you talk to us about mental health problems?
Yeah, problems. I mean, I do struggle, like I mentioned, with my friends. I do have one friend that I do struggle to keep a good relationship with. There's on and off days that it's hard to know if either of us are having a good day, right? So it's kind of like, okay, is she gonna have a good day? Am I gonna have a good day? But I mean, that's the only thing I do struggle with on a daily, not knowing if this is a friend that I can trust, or if this is a friend it'll hurt if we end up not being able to continue as friends. I've had a couple breakdowns because of the way I've been treated by her, but nothing against her because I know that she has her own problems at home and I respect that. And I have tried bringing her to church a couple times, and I wish the best for her. Obviously, I wish the best for anybody that has any personal problems at home. But there's times that she would take it out on me, and then it does affect me at the end of the day because I'm my own person. I have my own emotions that she doesn't really understand, and it's kind of hard to be able to hold it all in, and then it'll end up like affecting you if you keep it all in at the end of the day. But yeah, that's kind of what I struggle with on a daily.
I've always been a person that people come to with things like that, like just mental health and just overall that. I do have things I struggle with, like everybody and anybody. Stress and anxiety. I was depressed at one point. But it all comes together when you just take time for yourself and you talk to people. You talk to people about it, and you just get through it. Yeah, I'm pretty open with different things that I can talk about.
I'm mostly a quiet person, but I don't like expressing my feelings out to like people. It's usually like on my own time. I like to express it to God. But yeah, I I don't really express my feelings out to like people unless they ask me, and then I'll tell them some things. But yeah.
Okay, you mentioned stress and anxiety, and there are more things like depression, stress, anxiety, panic attacks, a lot of things with mental health problems. And some people will say, but why you don't have that? Do you have that if you do nothing? Just go to school, come back, you don't have to work, you don't have to, have you heard that? Something like that? I'm not talking about you guys. Some people will say that, some people somewhere, probably in Spanish. Some people will say like, why are you stressed? You're just playing video games all the time. So what is the source of that stress, or what gives you stress, anxiety, depression, panic attacks, that kind of things? What do you think is like the sources? Just mention the sources.
I think social media a lot. Now you have to compare yourself to people that look like they're perfect online. I don't know if they're perfect, but I would assume they are. But it's just, you see people like that, and you compare yourself to them, it brings you down. So I think that's something that could cause it.
Okay.
I would definitely say school. School. I mean, I stress a lot about school because I've always been a person to like be really like hard on myself about things, and sometimes it's not that serious. It's genuinely not that serious, but I just make it serious. And I stress myself out a lot, give myself anxiety. I do that to myself, but not it just being school. It can be just like different things that you have to do at home, like laundry. It's laundry day today, so I'm already thinking about that, and just homework and everything. It's just a variety of different things. It can always build up. It can be about friends, about something that somebody said at school, and I'm just overthinking it, and then that gives me anxiety or stress, and I'm stressing out about it. I'm also a big overthinker. So,
For me, it'd be like school homework, like the teachers, they do like file and punch homework on me for some reason, but especially on Mondays too. Homework, it could be sports sometimes, like say like you have a game the next day and then you're like really stressing about it because you're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be good, but it could be like sports. There's a lot of things, but those are my top two.
Okay, cool. So next question, what scares you the most right now in your life?
For me, I would say because I'm a senior right now, I just applied to Chaffey College for the community college. I do fear that maybe I'm a little behind because I know that I'm in a class, it's called Avid. They prepare you for college, and you started getting accepted into big colleges, universities. And for me, at least, I feel that maybe I am behind. People keep telling me that it's a good thing it's good that I'm doing community college, but I fear that because I have friends that are smarter than me, I would say, they're getting accepted into bigger schools, and I just feel that I should know what I want to do because I'm going into this into school with undecided of major, and because of that, I don't know what I want to do yet. So because of that, I'm undecided on everything right now. So I just fear that maybe I'm behind with everybody else, and that I should be applying to something like a university. But yeah, I think that's the only thing that I'm behind.
Okay. Okay.
I'd say that the thing that scares the most right now, the thing that's scaring me the most is knowing what I want to do, knowing where I'm gonna go. Just overall the future, it's scary. You don't know what's behind that door. You haven't opened that door yet, like it's there. But it's mostly school and knowing that like you have to like work hard. Definitely junior year is like the hardest year that you can be in, and you can't mess up. You honestly can't mess up, or you fall behind. You have to retake the classes, and and my Ave teacher does not help that. Like he tells us, you're gonna sign up for scholarships. You're gonna do this. You have to write essays, and you need to be in extracurricular activities and all that. But honestly, the future scares me.
And talking about teachers, do you think the teachers are a good influence for you guys, or like they do their job like teaching just math or things like that, or do they go beyond that and they're trying to teach you different things or to lead you in different ways? What do you think about that?
I mean, I feel like some teachers know how to teach. Some teachers don't know how to teach. But the teachers that mostly know how to teach understand their kids, like are on one-on-one with their kids, and if you show interest to the teacher, like that you're really you want to know, more, you're struggling in the class and you need help, and you go to them, they definitely they'll open up to you and they'll help you, and yeah, it's there's something else I want to say, but
Okay. Adia, what scares you the most right now in your life?
What scares me the most right now is like getting through life, like getting the right job that fits you. Like how all of you guys, like all you adults, sometimes I wonder, I'm like how do you guys like get through school, and how do you guys get like the job that helps you, like feed your kids, but I'm just scared, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that scares me.
Yeah, sometimes I ask the same question to myself. How do I get here? And I'm talking to you guys. It's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to the church side, which is the last one. And this question says, what do you like the most and the least about our church?
No, I like this church. I grew up in this church. I love that it's like a family of mine, like a second family of mine. I've always never felt like I'm judged here. Like, you guys are like all my tias, like I would call you, like my tias and tios on my aunts. Yeah, you guys, it's a very loving church. That's what I love the most about it. The least. I mean, it's just there's the energy in here. I mean, we can bring it up a little bit when we're singing. Yeah, but I think that's the least I would say.
Thank you.
The thing I love I love about this church is when you walk in every Sunday and immediately you are greeted by smiles, happy smiles. Like everybody is happy that you're here. Everybody is excited that new people are coming. Or whenever I invite a friend, everybody's like accepting. And definitely the friends that I brought here have said like, oh my gosh, like they're so nice. Like that's so weird. Like why are they so nice? But I know different people have their opinions about different churches, but definitely this church is a family, a big family, and definitely all you guys are family to me. I just love being here. This is my safe place. This is home. This is where I come to. This is where I go to Daniel to talk to. Not only about God, but also about different things. I can go to anybody here. I'm sure I can talk to anybody here. And the least thing I like about this church, it's not even. I have nothing, but I'd say the energy, the energy. We could scream and shout. I want to scream and shout the songs sometimes, and praise God and clap and just sing our hearts out.
Okay.
well, there's nothing I don't like about this church other than, like what Delilah said, like bringing up the energy. Well, there's nothing I don't like because it's God's home, and but something I do like is that, like when you come in here, like Nevaeh said, there's a bunch of smiles. Like you guys are very like welcoming, and like you can just feel like the love that you guys give off. So, like even like new people that are like our friends.
Cool. So we are nice and weird. You like that combination? Okay. Next question. How has coming to church or to the youth group, like they're connected, helped you?
Coming to church helped me obviously build my relationship with God. I recently love coming with the youth group. I feel like recently I guess we can all say that we've gotten closer, right? Yeah, we've all gotten closer. At least for me, I love that we can all be able to like just have fun up there, talk to each other about our problems. We all have the same beliefs, so it's not like we judge each other about loving God. So I say that coming here, like with the youth group especially, I just feel loved. Like we're all a good group of friends that we can talk to each other about our problems.
Coming to church and being in the youth group has helped me a lot with my walk with God, walk with Jesus. Definitely, well, because it has opened me to so many things, like the different events that we have and the different things that we go to, and camp. Camp was one of the biggest things that really, I mean, it has to do with the church, but like, it's a thing that you guys help for us to be over there, and it definitely helped us, or helped me at least, get closer to God and know the different things, and that's a big reason, or that is the reason why I got baptized. And the youth group has really helped me. Danny has really helped me, helped me with also knowing and understanding God and the different things that we learn in the youth group, and I have questions millions of questions, and if he doesn't have the answer to that question, he will look and look and look, and then he'll give it to me if he can find the answer. But yeah, that's really helpful.
I think it helped me. It helped opening my mind. Like getting closer to God. I feel way more closer. I could express my feelings about God, and you help a lot, especially with like camp. That like breakaway from your phone, it really helped because it really does get you closer to God. You can just feel like the love that He gives you.
Good. Like it. Take notes. Okay. Question. How is your relationship with Jesus?
Recently I had that's a good question. I obviously believe in Jesus. Recently I just felt a little pushed away, not by him, but I just feel that my relationship I've been a little pushed away. I don't know. And there's maybe something heavy on my heart. Obviously I mentioned about my friend. There's things that come up. There's things that try to push you away. Obviously the devil is something that comes around, and he tries to separate you from him, and it's hard to keep my faith with Jesus, and you have things that come up every day. But I just say that my relationship isn't the best at the moment. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to lie and say that I'm perfect, but I don't think it's the best at the moment. Yeah.
I feel like my relationship with Jesus, it's good. It's not great. It's not awesome. There's room for improvement. Always room for improvement. definitely I can be doing more things. I can be reading the Bible, making time for Him. I try to make time. I keep a reminder on my phone to make time. That was one of the lessons we had with Danny, to rest and connect and have at least 10 minutes with God. And whether it's worship, whether it's prayer, whether it's reading the page, reading 10 pages, reading whatever, it really helps. Definitely, it's okay. It's not good. I'll get better. We'll get better.
My relationship is good. I could get closer, but I learned that I learned to accept God, and I know that He is my guide, and I know He's gonna guide me to better things in life. So I'd say it's good, but it could get better.
Okay. Thank you for that honesty. Then your honesty is welcome here. Am I right?
Yes.
Can they be real here?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So could you, that was not in the list. Could you say something to them? Like to your parents, to the people here? Whatever you want to say. I just want to hear what you want to say to them.
I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to all you guys, especially my Nina. My Nina's been here to take me to church, be here. I mean, sometimes I'm not here on time, but like, it might be me, it's me. But I thank her for getting me here, and she pushed me, or she has pushed me to come to church, and so sometimes those Sunday mornings are just like, you just stayed late Saturday night, stayed up late, but she does her best to get us here, and but I want to say thank you to all you guys, because all you guys are family, and I say thank you to also Danny. Danny is a big part of my life, a big influence on me and for me, and without you, I probably wouldn't be here. Like, I wouldn't be who I am now. Yeah.
I want to say thank you because you guys blessed us with like not only money, but like you guys like helped us so much throughout our lives, and I'm just glad you guys gave the love of God, and I just feel so like glad that you guys gave.
I would also say thank you to each and every one of you. Yeah, I don't want to get emotional, but yeah, it's been hard for me recently, but I do really appreciate everybody that supports me, my family, especially my grandparents, Dios Diaz, Danny especially. You've been very, he's been, I've struggled throughout the years, but Danny's always doing it, so sorry. But yeah, I just thank everybody and thank Danny for everything you've done for me. That's it.
Thank you, guys. So the verse Isaiah 40:30 says, even youth will become weak and tired, and young men will fall in exhaustion. So, and I think this is for the youth and for everybody. Sometimes because we have a lot of things going on in life, because life gets too crazy, too crowded, too much routine and all those things, we became weary, weak, and tired, and feel like exhausted. That we don't want to do anything. We don't want to go to church. We don't want to do anything else because So sometimes we feel that way. Even youth will feel that because they have a lot of energy. Probably they have more energy than the energy that we have, but even they will feel that. And then sometimes because we're attached to some things, to some traditions, or to some things, we get exhausted of those things.
But then the next verse 31 says, but those who trust in the Lord, will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint. So I would like to thank you guys for being here. And I will tell you that even you will feel exhausted, you will feel depressed, and with a lot of anxiety, with depression and all those things. But if you trust in the Lord, you will find new strength. Somehow that strength is going to come to you, and then you will soar high on wings like eagles. You will run and not grow weary, and you will walk and not faint. And that is hard to believe in this world, but that's going to happen if you trust in the Lord. And I want to tell you, church, the same. That we're tired or exhausted because of a lot of things. But if we trust in the Lord, He will give us new strength. And then we will soar high like eagles. We will run and not grow weary. And we will walk and not faint. So thank you, and thank you guys for being here. And let's stand up and sing the last song.